Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Alibaba, ticker symbol BABA. If you are new to the channel, remember to take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more charting and price manipulations. Do note that I'm just a humble chartist and I do not provide any buy or sell calls. Instead, I focus on the potential traps laid out by the market makers. Always remember that the stock market is never obvious. It is designed to fool most of the people most of the time. So without further ado, let's take a look at Alibaba. So in the past 2 days, Alibaba has fallen quite a bit, which is quite a concern. But I'm still holding on to my target price of about mid 70s, about $73 to $75. You can see that there's a similar pattern here where this first wave down is quite similar to this wave down. So if you look closely here, there are 3 bottoms here. And then the 4th time when we try to bottom, we did have a gap down. Same for here. There were 3 bottoms here. And then the 4th time it happened, we broke through the support levels. So definitely, I believe we are somewhere here from the drop. So we still have room to fall to about 73 to about 75 levels. So I should see some perhaps some rebound at those levels. However, we must note that in the event that people are still buying, always remember that in the stock market, there's always this thing called the market makers and then the retail investors. So in the event that retail investors like us, you guys are buying, that means the market makers are selling to you guys. Similarly, if the market makers are buying, it means that the retail investors are selling. So the market makers have no incentive to push up the stock prices if they have not accumulated enough. And if you can see that the stock market, this particular price is still falling. So if it's still falling, that means market makers are selling and retail investors are buying. So long as retail investors continue to buy, then the prices will keep falling. Until retail investors finally give up, then potentially market makers are buying. And if they're buying, then they have a potential chance to push up prices back up again. So in the event that 70s do not hold, my last potential support or reversal point for Alibaba is actually at about 62 to 64. You can see that back in somewhere in 2016, 2017, around those periods, you see that there was a gap here. So this particular gap may be filled, 62 to 64 levels. So in the event that mid 70s do not hold, then potentially we may fall to those levels. That is a very last support for very much Alibaba. And nevertheless, if you look at the RSI, the relative strength index, we are very low. So whenever we are at these levels, it's actually the worst time to sell because a rebound may actually happen very soon. So nevertheless, just a recap, mid 70s is a good target for Alibaba. But in the event that we 70 do not hold and retail investors are continue to buying, then potentially we may fall to 62 to 64 to close the gap. And if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by and don't forget to subscribe as you will keep the uptrend of the channel intact. Leave in the comment section below your thoughts on this particular stock or if you have any other stock TA requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.